So we have to talk about this for a second. Okay, this is gonna be a really quick video because we're so far down the rabbit hole that I can't even like process information. Okay, so recap what we just went over. Hero tabbing in. So Hero 45, Ray and I, or sorry, Bapso and I, have been doing some digging. Number one, Hero 45 is this. This is La Lupa della say it with me. Say it one more time. Ritosione. Right? It's Italian, is what you're thinking. And I Googled it. Ritosione means retaliation, reprisal, or retribution in English when translated. It refers to an act of revenge or an act of a similar kind committed in response to a similar act. My theory is this. I posted this thing on Twitter where I'm like, oh, they leaked the name of the new tank hero being Lupa because the Lupa mask in the Halloween event that everyone played for like 9 minutes and then got bored. Anyway, in that game mode, the Lupa mask you could pick up. It would randomly spawn in at certain parts of the map. It wasn't guaranteed, I guess. I only found it like once. But when it did spawn in, it gave you, I think it was increased attack speed or ability usage or something like that. And based on the leaks that we saw on Twitter about some kind of what looks like a rage mechanic or a fury mechanic, meaning that you either have increased attack speed or as you consecutively hit something, you get more of something, like a rage mechanic, right? And we just rewatched the Junker Queen trailer where the Junker King that she dethroned after him being on the throne for 13 years was called James Howell. Howl, like a wolf or a Lupa. So my theory is this. Hero 45, Lupa, is James Howell's, the former Junker King's daughter, something, and is out for revenge to get retribution for her father's defeat and outcast out of Junkertown, right? And she has gone to the Colosseum to train to then retake the throne to avenge her father. That's my theory. That's what I think is going on. Now, there's a second thing that Ray and I found is that scattered throughout this map in particular with all these other Easter eggs is you have these shields, right? There's one here. It has the number 9 on it. There's one there. There's like another one over here. Let's check this out. There's another one over here. And then we saw another one was under here. There's a nice little helmet. Yeah, the other one was here. And I think there's like 2 more that are mirrored probably on the other side. I haven't seen them yet, but yeah, there we go. There's that one, which means there's probably one more over here. Yes, okay, perfect. So they have these shields with the number 9 on them. This could mean absolutely nothing, or it could mean everything. Either way, it's really interesting to note because they have like these little Easter eggs where on this side of the map you have the 2 regular posters and the other one you have the one for Lupa. My point is that very rarely does Blizzard randomly fully render stuff with certain types of hints or clues involving numerics. Obviously, this one's a bit more obvious because they literally highlight the whatchamacallit, they highlight the numbers to make it a little bit more profound, and there's a silhouette of a character versus it being completely exposed. And then, yes, Ray, you also have the weapon that's being shown off in there. I'm really curious to see if we were to check the other maps, if there's any other Easter eggs at the moment. But based on all the evidence shown, including looking at the Junker Queen trailer, I think that this character is the... what's the word? The retribution or the retaliation of former Junker King's James Howell's daughter coming back for the throne. That's what I think. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm nuts. Ray, what do you think?
I think it would be a cool twist.
I don't think
I
it's
would
that
enjoy.
far-fetched.
I don't think so either. I think it would be cool to have something like this lore-wise, like a twist like this, like how Juno was also like interesting and introduced, but reintroduced like Li Zhang. the Mars colony. She's related to May, so like her lore was pretty involved, which I have been missing from the newer characters. And we know that from the comic for Lupa that she's possibly somehow involved in the conflict between Talon and Overwatch. Because the comic says that soon she will become the world's problem or something like that. I forgot the exact wording, but the big explosion says it all.
I didn't even know. I didn't even see the comic, so thank you for bringing that up. But I don't know. I think this
Yeah,
would be
it has
super
the
cool.
same silhouette as the poster, I believe.
Now, the real question is that when she gets released, is she still going to have the full helmet, or is that just as like a, hey, we don't want to reveal too much? Because they had MR come out with Angela, which is like the Brawly-ish helmeted heroine buff Dami mommy character or whatever. Is this going to be Overwatch's version of that? And if so, who came up with the concept first? Because there's a lot of talk. I'm not going to say whether or not this is definitive based on what I've read and versus what I've heard, and I should be saying publicly. But a lot of the same fingers that were in the development team for Overwatch may have also been in the same pools as those that developed for NetEase. So my question is who came up with this idea of a gladiator style character to introduce into the hero pool? Was it NetEase or was it Blizzard, right? And I think what's going to happen over the next several months, weeks, even years, is that it's not really going to be a race anymore for who comes up with the character first. It's going to be, they probably have the same ideas because of overlap in the industry. It's going to be who can release the hero first, because people do not care who had the idea. People only care who came up with the idea publicly to begin with, because those who come first are the ones that get credit, which is, it is what it is. But if you publish first, there you go, it's yours. I don't know. It's an interesting concept. It's kind of crazy, and I'm really curious to see what they do. But either we're so deep into the conspiracy hole that we can't even smell each other anymore, or we're onto something. But yeah, final predictions. This is the daughter of the former Junker King, James Howell. Howell, Lupa, Wolf, Retribution, Ritorsione. And yes, it just makes sense. That's what I think. The shields maybe mean nothing, but the shields with the number 9 scattered across the map, I have no clue. Anyway, that's my theory. I'm curious as to what you guys think. If I'm crazy, let me know I'm crazy. If you think I might be onto something, subscribe. And if you think I'm so wrong it hurts, and if Lupa comes out at the beginning of next week and I'm completely just way off par, please come back to the comment section and roast the shit out of me, because I probably deserve it. Anyway, either way, thank you so much for watching, and thank you guys for letting us ramble, but appreciate you. Peace.